Hey, this is Reverend Sean. Welcome back. We've been talking about the Wheel of Samsara. So remember the wheel, we talked about how it's moving, and we're going to start with the very first realm here, which is the realm, which is called the heavenly realm. Okay? Or like you want to call it the movie star realm, you can call it that. You can call it the rich guy realm, whatever. It's a nice lazy place. You know, there's a lot of fun there, a lot of ecstasy. There's everything's provided for. It's very much a heaven. Okay, if you read Il Paradiso, other than having harps everywhere, it would be very similar. Okay, down at the bottom, we're going to talk about later, we're going to have hell. Okay, and this is a realm that we can find ourselves in, and we can see other people in. So this is the more literal thing, but this is also a realm where there's existence. And realms of existence are through here. This realm, eventually, we pass on from this realm, we go to the Titan realm, or the realm of conflict, eventually to the realm of, which we'll talk about later. This is the animal realm, the hell realms, the hungry ghosts through here, and then the human realm. But up here, see, we're very close. Human realm's very close to this heaven realm. But we have to remember, even heaven's not permanent. Even heaven changes. Even these guys have, even though their existence may be very, 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 very long compared to, say, for an animal or a human, they're still going to have an end to their existence. It is going to change. And that's the message that we're trying to get out of the wheel. A wheel rolls, a wheel moves. And in the moving of that wheel from Yama, who moves it, right? Look at that face. I mean, he's very intent on getting this done. Moves this wheel and things change. Things develop through karma, through action. Now you can do wrong things here, of course. You know, we have volition, we have self-determination. In any of these realms, we have self-determination. Sometimes it's very difficult to get out of hell. It's very difficult to get out of, like, a hungry ghost land, or being an animal. So we find ourselves and we find people in those realms, and you can think of somebody who's like this. Will this not be like any movie star that you've seen? They seem to have life so perfectly. They seem to have everything so wonderfully, but eventually they pass on and have a different world. We've seen many of them. Many great superstars, movie stars, and wonderful people have fallings out with themselves and with others. They end up with other things, and they bounce in between these other ones and end up in like an addiction world, or they end up in some kind of hell because something happened to them. There was another death or something that toppled them into this fearful animal kind of existence. Now, it doesn't mean necessarily that you're going to be there and you're going to be an animal, but there is that, but we're also talking about things that we can see on the outside, and also the way we act and we react. So use this as a meditation, each one of these, and we're going to go through all of them, and we're going to go through the 12 parts of dependent origination on the outside, and then we're going to go through even more stuff after that. So at the bottom down here, subscribe. I have no idea where that is. I think it's going to be here. So anyway, subscribe, and then like it, and pass it along, and study this. And if this gets you to like look that up, you know, this is the heavenly realm. Some people would say it's pure land, okay? But even that's impermanent, right? Everything's impermanent, which is a crazy concept. But in the whole cosmology of things, it'll make sense. You have to start studying it and come up with your own ideas. Now, in my opinion, don't study just one of the schools of thought, because you're only going to get that one way. If you study one guru, you get that one guru's understanding of it. And what if that one guru didn't quite get it the way that you get it, or can't explain it the way you get it? Maybe they got it 100%. You know, and you'll see this a lot when you when you do other studies. You start studying Buddhism and stuff, and you go to different groups and talk to them, and they'll say that their guru is the only guru and knows the perfect knowledge and all of the knowledge, and everything else is nonsense. Well, I don't believe that for one bit, because he didn't believe that for one bit. Remember, he went to the different teachers. You know, there was 5 that he hung out with, but he went to many different teachers and did exactly what they said, but had to learn it for himself, like you have to learn it for yourselves. We have to go through this life, not that teacher. The teacher can tell us things, the teacher can give us direction, but the teacher cannot do it for us. And there's hundreds of stories like that through Zen Buddhism and through Mahayana and Theravada and Vajrayana and all those different ones. So go ahead and subscribe. This is Dhamma Javaka, Reverend Sean of the Centered Path. Look us up on thecenteredpath.org, and you can see more of these videos, and maybe bounce around if you like. Leave me a comment. Talk to you soon. Take care of yourself. Thank you very much.